The human interventions here have changed the landscape, and those changes in the landscape have now influenced what can happen here. I love the kind of history and the detective work, the investigation that goes into a lot of environmental work, especially land management work. You know, the history of what's happened to a piece of land, like this piece of land, is important. So long ago, this was rainforest where we're standing, tropical rainforest. It was cleared. In the intervening years, this has been coffee plantation, it's been beans, it was a dairy, and now it's not used very much except for grazing beef cattle. But the point is that the human interventions here have changed the landscape, and those changes in the landscape have now influenced what can happen here. And you know, that even has had a bearing on our local economies. You know, there's not much in this part of Costa Rica where I am now, there's not a lot of agricultural economy left. In other parts of Costa Rica there are. But here it's difficult to sustain yourself in agriculture unless it's, like I said, beef cattle or dairy cattle out walking these hills that were formerly rainforest. Anyway, I just find this kind of detective work interesting, but also it's an important part of figuring out how to build a sustainable future. And it's one of the things that, like, I always try to teach and point out to students is that the land will speak to you. The land can tell you things. Sometimes it takes research in like national registries and surveys and history books. But it's usually a really vital step if you want to be an effective land manager and you want to see healthy, prosperous both ecosystems and human communities. So this is Leafy signing off.